Welcome to Travel Michigan. I'm Dave Lorenz along with Michelle Benash, and we are back to fill you in on all the great things happening around our great state of Michigan. Of course, it's hard to pick, from all the many places that we can visit each week. This week, we're going to head to downtown Lansing to find out what's happening there during a very special event, right, Michelle?
Absolutely, and here to tell us about that is Mindy Bilodeau, who is the coordinator of Silver Bells and Downtown Lansing Inc.'s executive director. So Silver Bells has been going on for 28, 29 years, correct?
This is the 29th year, and it's definitely a Lansing tradition.
Talk a little bit about how it got started, what it's there to celebrate, kick off, that sort of a thing.
It started way back in 1985 with just the lighting of the Christmas tree and a really just a basic community sing-along with about 80 people. And since then, over the years, it's grown to this spectacular event and extravaganza that kicks off the holiday season for the whole state of Michigan. So it's grown, from 80 people singing around a tree to over 130,000 people that come down every year for all the fun festivities. Well,
you remind me how old I'm really getting when you say way back in 85. Way back there. That's great. So, so it really has grown. What a neat way to do it, too. Kind of almost grassroots with just a small group and then building and building and building, and now it's a major event for Lansing, which, a lot of people don't understand. Lansing has a really great downtown because most people think of it as only the government city that it is.
Correct. We've been going through a great revitalization process over the last 15 years. So it's just amazing to see the transformation in playing such a key role and being a part of that, and really involving all of our downtown stakeholders and volunteers in coming up with projects and programming that helps create positive change. So each time you come down, there's new projects underway, new businesses opening, and there's really a vibrant atmosphere, and Silver Bells just adds to it.
I think you're right. I think these big events not only bring attention to a revitalized, community, a downtown area, but, kind of get people to think about the area in a different way. Tell us, about some of the events that happen during Silver Bells in the city.
Well, it starts off with the Silver Bells Fun Run, so it's a 5K on the parade route to kind of get warmed up before the Electric Light Parade, which is always a fan favorite. So tons of floats, all decked out in millions of lights. People are very creative and do a wonderful job. We have 74 floats in the parade this year and 11 area high school marching bands. So it's always a great attraction. We also have the Radio Disney Road Crew. They're on the steps of the Capitol from 5 to 6 doing music, games, and prizes. Very interactive and lots of fun for families. And then after the parade is the lighting of the official state tree, which is coming from Iron River, way up in the UP this year. And it's a 68-foot-tall blue spruce. So that will be arriving in the capital city on November 9th for installation at the Capitol. And then right after the tree lighting, we do fireworks over the Capitol Dome, and they're pretty spectacular. And then after that is Radio Disney host IN5 live in concert this year with special guest Macy Kate. So it's a great, there's something for everybody, so from small younger kids to tweens and adults.
When I was down there a few years ago, speaking of younger kids, a lot of the museums and the buildings around that Capitol complex area were open, and you could go and you could do little arts and craft projects, and it was a way to kind of get in out of the cold for a minute. And is that still happening?
Oh, absolutely. We have different venues and entertainment throughout the entire downtown area. So from Riverwalk Theater over at the Lansing Center to street performers outside to over at the library, in the Michigan Historical Center, inside the Capitol. There's over 50 artists performing at different venues throughout downtown. And all of our arts and cultural institutions are open at night for free to anyone who wants to go in and visit.
Yeah, I didn't know about all these kind of, different events happening. Like at the Episcopal Church, you have St. Paul's Handbell Choir performing, and you have strolling clowns and other kind of fun things. You even have a pipe band performing.
Yes, and then over at the Lansing City Market, there's Santa and his live reindeer. So that's always really popular as well. So there's things going on throughout downtown other than, the main larger events. We also have a Silver Bells Village right off of Allegan in South Washington Square. So there's lots of vendors. It's a great spot to start doing some little holiday shopping or just grab some refreshments if you're on the go as well.
Well, of course, if you're coming as early as that 5 o'clock 5K run, great places to enjoy dinner prior to the big-time events later in the evening.
Absolutely. There's a number of restaurants. There's over 40 restaurants downtown. If you do plan on wanting to sit down, I highly recommend making a reservation at Tropo or Restaurant Mediterranean or Tavern on the Square because they do fill up very, very fast for this date.
Well, downtown Lansing's come a long way in even the 12 years that I've been working in downtown. So it's great to see. And, of course, Silver Bells in the city would be a great time to experience downtown Lansing, especially if you haven't been there for a while. It's going to be on November 22nd, the Silver Bells in the city. And if you'd like to find out more, just go to the website, silverbellsinthecity.org. I want to thank Mindy Bilodeau, the Silver Bells coordinator and Executive Director of Downtown Lansing, Inc., for helping us out with all that information on Silver Bells in the City coming up on the 22nd. We're going to find out what's happening for the holidays in the beautiful little town of Frankenmuth next, right here on Travel Michigan, where your trip begins at Michigan.org.